Welcome to February's Heart Awakening and DNA Activation. So another really special day, and we get them all the time, don't we? Here today we have the new moon, so this is all about new beginnings at a really, really powerful time. In that today is also the Chinese New Year's Day. So, and this is the first day of the fire monkey. And if you understand a little bit about the Chinese astrology, you'll find that that's a lot is about money. But you even think of the energy of a monkey. There's that kind of mischievousness there as well. So let yourself be a monkey. Be aware. Be alert, and have those bright, big, shiny eyes of the monkey for this year. And it will help you. And it's certainly a time to put focus in taking care of your financial well-being. So today's that big day. We are also in this is a big planetary alignment day, which is it's all things go. So and this is a lead up. It's already started in January, but even more so as of today, because it's like things that we have set up over the last 12 months are starting to come to fruition. So all the hard work, the hard yakka that you've been doing over the last 12 months, it's time for you to start to reap the rewards. So remember, you've not only got the new moon, which we'll be working with the goals of that. We'll also work with the goals of awakening your heart. And you also have this planetary alignment to help you even more. So in other words, to help bring you in alignment with yourself. And there's also a big DNA awakening over and above what we're doing today too. So obviously that makes your DNA activation today even more effective. So set your intent, always set your intent to go for the top shelf. If we don't ask, we don't get. And that means when we speak with spirit, call it whatever you like, universe, God, Buddha, whatever, it's ask. Too many, we forget to ask for what is right for us. Okay, my name is Shivaya Reo, and I'm the Flow Coach for Entrepreneurs and Heart Mind Mentor. And I've been coaching for over a quarter of a century, and more recently been running these webinars. So we have a combination of these Heart Awakening and DNA Activation webinars, which are free every month, and they're put out through the Power of Love group. So we have a membership program where we have Power of Love members, and they receive this and a recording of plus others, but this actual aspect is for everyone. So you always feel free to share this one around. And just to remind you, for those who are not members, I know you get the Be Happy all the time, but for those who are not members, we did put it out there for 30 days. That's the Be Happy NPR. That's now been taken off. The 30 days is run. And, it's just amazing hearing the feedback from those who have actually consistently listened to it for every 30 days, every day for 30 days, that is. And, the thing is, if, those who've still got access to it, if you miss a day, always go back to day one, because, only 10% of people ever complete a program that they actually put themselves into. And I remember hearing this, many, many years ago when I was listening to a 30-day program of Anthony Robbins. And I was on the last day, and he said, you are only one of 10% who will have got this far. So, if you're investing your time and energy, why not do what you're there to do? It's like if we do half measures, it's no point. You're only going to get a half a result. If you only put 1 foot into something in your life, you're only going to get 1 foot's worth, aren't you? So whatever is important to you, make sure you consistently follow through. So, and remember, just as we start to set up this webinar, be aware of the hard yakka, the hard work, the setting up that you've done in the last 12 months. And you may even like to incorporate that in with your goal today, as far as setting your intent for the webinar, to help you reap the rewards, basically. So know that this year is also quite an emotional year. So if you're not listening and following your heart, you will get triggers. It's just the nature of life. It's the nature of it's how we operate. You know, if we don't actually start to listen and follow our soul, the universe will deliver us little, I used to call them Mack trucks, and I guess I guess they are really. It's when we're not listening and following our own divine truth, we get reminders, and more often than not very pleasant reminders to sort of wake up and say, hey, come on, get back on track. You know who you are. You know what you're worth, really. Deep inside you do. Even if at some point you don't feel you are now, you know at some point within that you are incredibly worthy, that you are a beautiful being of light, that you know that there is something very sacred about you. You're divinely unique. Whilst we are one, you are divinely unique in that oneness. So this is also an important year on plans and visions. So start to meditate a little more this year, and be sure that it's honoring sacred meditation, and it's whatever is going to feed your soul. You know, what is right for someone else may not be right for you. So just, keep listening. You don't have to meditate for long, but certainly this is a deep soul year. It's a year of completion, a year of endings. So it's because next year is all about a year of beginnings. And this month, there's a lot of, especially over the last few days, we're being forced to start to get grounded. Now, you may feel that by feeling like a bit of a space cadet. And, you'll notice in one of the goals for this month, there is a little comment there about those who are detaching too often, which means you're space cadetting. You're leaving the planet a little bit too much. So it's come back, be real, spiritualize your body, be the spirit within that beautiful body of yours. And be definite about commanding in your DNA today, because we do have this extra energy shift that's happening to help you with that. So let's get moving. So it's all about you, and it's always making sure that you are creating sacred time for you in these webinars, that you make sure there are no disturbances. Turn your phones off, whatever you need to do to make the space sacred for you, for your soul. And remember that this Global Heart Awakening and DNA Activation, they're on or close to the new moon every month, and they're always free. So please do just share them around and help us to help you, to help everyone to raise their consciousness. So the power of love, which is where this webinar is coming from. I will add a little wee bit of NPR freedom within there, just to help you to kind of anchor and activate it a little bit more. All of these programs are about awakening our souls and about bringing our soul into alignment with our divine purpose, with our truth. It's all about you setting yourself free. And as we step out of ego into humility or into your soul, you begin to feel free instantaneously. It's when we move into ego that we need to stop and check, hey, what are we doing? Where are we putting, we're actually putting ourselves out of alignment of who we are and what we're here for. So a little bit on the guidelines for setting your sacred space. So it's important, especially for those who listen to this after this initial, well, even now, but never listen when you're driving or operating heavy machinery. Always repeat the words out aloud with volition. So, when I say, it's almost like when I ask you to repeat something, feel every cell as if every cell in your body is repeating the words. Always remain tuned into your heart chakra and also your sacral chakra below your belly button. That will help you to continue to feel, because the more you are tuned in and feeling throughout this whole process, the more you're going to get out of it. So, and if I will use the word Father, Mother, God, so change those words to whatever is right for you, whatever the philosophy is that suits you. It doesn't matter whether it's universe, whatever is right for you is perfect. It's always breathing is important, and that links back to being aware of your heart and your sacral chakra. It's like when you gently breathe into those areas, breathe in through the nose and hold, and breathe out of the mouth, you'll find that you'll relax deeper and deeper into that beautiful soul of yours. And be aware of any ahas, or I call them paradigm shifts, that you may get as you go through the process. So when you go through these, it's like, it's just like you get something on a different level. And when you get that, you're actually getting it on the soul level. It's not just a head conscious level, because you're in a deeper space and you're really getting a soul paradigm shift. And remember to always have a mirror handy for these calls. We will bring that mirror up towards the end of the program to just kind of anchor in your activation and your awakening even more. So allow yourself to become more and more heart-centered, and not just throughout this webinar, throughout your daily life. Just remember that you're more heart, you're more soul than anything else. Our body is just this temporary, beautiful piece that we carry around with us, should I say. So, and remember, each month do register for the awakenings and activations, and just continue to look out, keep your eye out for future live webinar dates. Now, throughout this activation, first of all, we're going to be helping you to set up the goal. Well, I'll be giving you the goal title, so you can kind of choose, decide what your intent is. So I'll help you with that. And if there's one or two online that would like to put out their intent, just pop it up on the screen there, and I will see if I can help you take it a little bit deeper. Okay, so some of your intents will be around. Now, number one, every time it is on your heart awakening or soul awakening. So it's really coming into alignment, your heart and soul. So you may always choose one from that, something that relates to that for you. Other topics as of today and the next few days could be under inventive solutions. Something around inventive solutions. Are you looking for a solution to something that may require a bit of deeper research or intuition to bring it forth? Anything around you seeing the future, and it could be around not only seeing but accepting, embracing the future, and not, and instead of perhaps living in the past. We always want to live in the now and the present, but it's great to be able to see or have a plan of where we're going. So when you're seeing in the future, part of that is you're creating plans, you're creating goals to go and be where you really want to be and do whatever that may mean to you. Humanitarian attitude, so anything to do with humanitarian, anything to do with friends. If if there's like a change within your friends, an empowerment within your friends, or a lightening within your friends, whatever it is, that could be a topic. Revelations. So are there any revelations, which kind of link a little bit to the inventive solutions, doesn't it? But just, are there any revelations that you're wanting the answer to? Anything to do with humor? Are you wishing to bring more humor into your life, more fun and humor? And back, as I mentioned before, the space cadetting, avoiding excessive detachment. So that's when we're avoiding excessive detachment, we will do all sorts to do that. We will have all sorts of addictions. Okay, anything where you're running away from yourself. And I know from a fact, like even with what I've been going with the big changes and move that I've been going through this last month, that, yeah, I've felt that for sure. I've felt that for sure. So, we're all divinely human. And so we do all need to check in and just say, okay, what do I need to do to help me come back to the now, to come back to the present, to be who I truly am within my soul, within my body, being here and now. So have a little think about it. If you've got an intent, just if you can pop that in the chat box on the right, and if there's one or two there, otherwise I'll just intuit one or two for someone. So this is a demonstration for your higher purpose to help you find your selfish intent, what you really want to get out of this webinar. What is it you're looking for? What would you really like? What would you really like? There's no comments there yet, so I'll give you a moment because it does take a little while to come through. So I'll just take you back to that list again in case you need a little refresher. Okay, seeing the future, and that just popped up just after I was thinking, okay, well, let's just do something about moving forward, which is really seeing the future, isn't it? So, for what higher purpose would you want to see the future? What do you get if you see the future? What do you get out of it? Okay, so the first word that came up there, Narelle, was enlightenment. It's being enlightened in all aspects of your life. And you can feel the vibration of that immediately, can't you? So just breathe in that enlightenment. So it's like, yeah, it's really enlightening. Your human body. I'm seeing your soul, spirit, and your soul, and your human body as well. But it's allowing your soul to enlighten all that you are, and getting clarity. So for what higher purpose would yeah. So getting clarity is, so you could have a goal in there around knowing where you're going, knowing your direction, having clear guided, clear inner guided from your soul, knowing the direction. So knowing what you really want. And but this is partly being really decisive. It's knowing and it's deciding as well. We can know and not take action. So this is knowing and taking the action on what you know is right for you. Beautiful. Okay, so now let's just go back there. So that's a little bit of a demo. So now just prepare and allow yourself to allow the integrating to already to start to begin. Remember the power of love intent. So the intent for us as a power of love group is to help fill the world with love and divine power. And in doing this, we're filling ourselves with divine love. As we do this, we can't help but share it with others. When we vibrate at that energy, we are naturally sending out that message, whether we're consciously aware of it or not. So we're creating the space and the openings for others for this domino action or momentum to flow. So, be who you really are. Be the energy that you wish to attract in your life. So in other words, if you're wishing to attract more flow in life, be the flow. Be at one with it. If you're wishing to attract love in your life, then be the vibration of love. If you're wishing to attract anything in life, be the vibration of what it is that you're wishing to attract. And avoiding excessive detachment. I'd got 3 times, be present, be present, be present. So you are the gift, you are the present, so be it. So good one. So if this virus went viral, we managed it, and there are many of us, sharing these kinds of messages, helping one another to awaken, helping people to raise their consciousness. So in 2016, as I mentioned last month, it's a very powerful royal code year as it is being unveiled as we step through each day. This is a powerful year for you to step into your leadership, whatever is right for you. So there will be some area of your life that you reign at, that you're really great at. It's time for you to own that, to embrace it, and start to express it. Your wealth and wisdom this year will be coming through your own inner power and your own self-love. So your wealth and your wisdom are going to be coming through the power of your love. So take a nice deep breath, breathe in through your nose, down to your gold bar, hold, and breathe out of your mouth. Be aware of your intent, your selfish intent. And if you haven't written it down, take this little moment to write it down to give it a little bit more anchoring. What is your heart's intent? What's your heart's desire? Good. I'm going to ask you to look at the screen just now and just repeat these words. And it's often great to put a hand, either two hands on your heart chakra, the center of your chest, or one on your heart, one of your lower abdomen, depending on where your energy is sitting. And as you get to understand what's happening with your energy, you'll get to know where you need it at any particular time. And it changes. So if you can repeat after me, I'll say one sentence. When I say it the second time, just say it with me. Infinite healing intelligence, I ask that you release all limitations. Infinite healing intelligence, I ask that you release all limitations. Conditioned programs, beliefs, and stagnations from my heart, my soul. Conditioned programs, beliefs, and stagnation from my heart, my soul. Take a breath. Allow yourself to feel this happening. And then repeat after me as you allow yourself to feel the releasing. I am surrendering to divine love. I am surrendering to divine love. Feel yourself surrendering to divine love. And one more time. I am surrendering to divine love. Breathe that in. Breathe in through the nose and out of your mouth. And finally, I surrender to the power of love that I am. Breathe that through. Okay, if you can repeat that one. I surrender to the power of love that I am. Beautiful. Breathe it through. Take a couple of breaths. Breathe out of your mouth. Good. And another nice deep breath as you start to prepare for your DNA activation. Being aware of your intent still. Another nice deep breath in through the nose, right down to deep into the earth, and you'll see a gold bar with your name on it. And breathe out of your mouth. Beautiful. And I'd like you to repeat after me, and I'll be asking you to say your name. So you'll start off by saying, Father, Mother God. Father, Mother God. And you say, I, then your name, command the activation and perfection of the youth and vitality chromosome in every cell of my body right now. You repeat after me, or with me. I, your name, command the activation and perfection of the youth and vitality chromosome in every cell of my body right now. Beautiful. And then repeat after me. Thank you for this offering of love. It is done. It is done. It is done. So thank you for this offering of love. It is done. It is done. It is done. Beautiful. Breathe into your gold bar again. Hold. It's got your name on it. Say you're learning to say yes to you now, and breathe out of your mouth. So once again, just be aware of your intention. And really learn to understand the power of your intent. When you set that intent with all that you are putting so much energy behind it. You're manifesting. Beautiful. And now just breathe deeply and gently into your sacred heart, deep within. Feel it connecting deep, deep within. Because you're now aligning with your I am presence. You're honoring the beautiful soul that you are. So feel the power of love that you are. And feel yourself already beginning to align the intents directly into alignment with all that you are. And then repeat after me 3 times. It is done. Okay? It is done. It is done. It is done. Beautiful. Breathe into your gold bar. And breathe out of your mouth. Now your intention has now been set. Just breathe into that gold bar again. As you now move your consciousness over your crown chakra and begin talking directly to yourselves as you're bypassing your personal limiting belief systems. So just set your intent. It doesn't matter how you see it. However you see it is perfect for you. Breathe that yes, saying yes to you into your gold bar. And breathe out of your mouth. And now command to be shown your pineal gland. And command to be shown your master cell. The cell nucleus. Breathing through. Command to be shown the chromosomes, followed by the end of your youth chromatid with the DNA visible. Beautiful. Breathe it through. And now command to be shown the new rungs being added to the DNA ladder as you moving the energy up. And breathing through all resistance, just breathing and letting go. As you're preparing now to activate all 12 strands of your DNA, all 6 double helices, breathe that down into your gold bar, saying, yes, this is my sacred time. And as we move to the first pair of DNA or double helix, which masters your physical body, so be aware of your physical body. What does your physical body need right now? So this could relate to your genetics, your physical aging process, your ability to receive energy, to rejuvenate the organs. As we say, this is a time of rejuvenating your DNA. This is a time to revitalize your DNA. So bringing new life and vitality. Always remember your mind is in charge of your DNA, and you can be in charge of your mind if you choose. If you are the captain of your ship, you are in charge of your mind. Therefore, you are already in charge of your DNA. But you have the power to be. Breathe that through into your gold bar and breathe out of your mouth. As we move to the second pair of DNA, which doubles masters your emotional body. So now see and feel the healing occurring at a very deep level within your emotional body. This is a time of releasing any old emotional wounds, letting go of any old hurts. Breathe in more love and joy, more wealth, gratitude, happiness, and bliss into your daily life. And anchor that by breathing that into your gold bar, saying, yes, I'll have that, thank you, and breathe out of your mouth. As we move to the third pair of DNA, which masters your mental body. This is a time of looking at what would you like, if anything, to improve with your mental body. It could be your memory, your IQ, your awareness and noticing patterns and systems. It could be just simply to improve your intelligence, whatever is right for you. And breathe that into your gold bar, anchor it in, saying, yes, thank you, that's for me. And breathe out of your mouth. As we move to the fourth pair of DNA, which governs your soul, your spiritual self, because you're now allowing the energy to flow to all aspects of your soul for healing, for cleansing, for empowering, for connecting at a much deeper level. To allow you to feel really safe about yourself, really safe about who you really are, safe about what you do, and safe about the difference that you're here to make. Just invoke that feeling of love and joy for who you truly are. Your heart is connecting and realigning with your higher self. See the energy lines between your heart chakra in the center of your chest and visualize your higher self in front of you and feel that strong connection getting stronger and stronger. As you do so, allow yourself to feel happier, more joyful, more energized at a deep cellular level. So allow that deep spiritual connection to be happening, because you're now tapping in to your deep inner resources of courage, strength, resilience, motivation, persistence. Whatever's right for you, because you are the power of love. That is who you are. You are love. So now breathe that into your gold bar. Yes to you. And breathe out of your mouth. So we now move to the fifth pair of DNA, which masters your soul cluster. So it's all the connections that you may have met some, but I'm sure you'll find there are many more to meet, many more you'd love to meet, and many more that would love to meet you. So feel those spiritual connections starting to happen, opening the doorway to allow it to happen for the highest good of all. Breathe it through. So you're now allowing these like-minded souls to connect with you even easier than before. So you can now choose to send this energy out to the universe right now if you choose. Because this is your radar. Well, this is your call out for like-minded with only the very best intentions for all. So breathe into your gold bar. Hold. And breathe out of your mouth once again. So now command to be shown the 10 virtual strands of DNA becoming active as they're wrapping and intertwining themselves through the complete stack of DNA. Breathe that through. And watch the final silver and gold strand as they're wrapping and the entire stack weaving and dancing in and out of the DNA. Feel what that feels like. And now command the capping of your DNA ends with telomere. And remember, the telomere looks like the old shoelaces, but it had the plastic on the end. So as it gets a bit worn on the end, that's how the telomere looks when it's so. Just rejuvenate that. Make it look really healthy and vibrant and strong and more youthful. Beautiful. Breathe into your gold bar and breathe out of your mouth. And now repeat. That's it. Breathe out of your mouth. Good. Now finally, command the master cell to replicate the activation in every other cell of your being. Feel that domino effect throughout your whole being, just that tingling sensation right throughout your whole being. Beautiful. Breathe into your gold bar again. And out of your mouth. Beautiful. Now repeat after me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is done. It is done. It is done. Okay, so thank you, thank you, thank you. It is done. It is done. It is done. Beautiful. Breathe into your gold bar again. Anchoring it down, breathing out of your mouth. Beautiful. And now repeat after me again. You're going to use your name again. Now, once again, I, your name, call on Father, Mother, God, and command the activation and perfection of the remaining 44 or more chromosomes in the cell nucleus, adding 10 spiritual strands to the 2 existing physical strands, creating 12 strands in my body right now. So I'll go through with that one again with you. Now, once again, I, your name, call on Father, Mother, God, and command the activation and perfection of the remaining 44 or more chromosomes in the cell nucleus, adding 10 spiritual strands to the 2 existing physical strands, creating 12 strands in my body right now. Breathe that through. And then repeat after me. Thank you, Father, Mother, God. It is done. It is done. It is done. And feel that moving throughout the entire body. You may just feel it as a slight bubble, ripple, just a little energy flowing through your body, relaxation, whatever is right for you. So repeat it again. Thank you, Father, Mother, God. It is done. It is done. It is done. Beautiful. Breathe into your gold bar again. And breathe out of your mouth. And now as we move to the final pair, or the 6th pair of DNA, which masters all that has been created, all that ever will be created, all that is. So the 6th pair masters you aligning There are 12 strands of DNA with the divine will of the universe, being at one with all that is. You're reaching out way beyond yourself. You're reaching way out to the cluster from your soul as you're now tying yourself in with the universe. See, your life is healed on every level, having contacted all those souls that are perfect for you and you for them. You all have a greater purpose in mind, knowing that day by day the master plan of your life is being revealed to you step by step, because you're now consciously and unconsciously raising your standards with more clarity, certainty, and purpose. So own that. Own it. Even just being on this webinar, you're making a stand. You're saying, it's for me. I want it. I'm choosing it. I'm choosing to consciously create my own life now. Breathe that into your gold bar. And there's some pink diamonds there as well. Breathe right down through. And breathe out of your mouth. Now command to see all 12 strands, all 6 double helices working together as one. Healing, cleansing, empowering, and assisting you to access your own divine path, your own unique calling. See yourself as already living a rich, fulfilling, happy, loving, and successful life. See it as if you already have it. You're already vibrating at it. You're resonating at it already. Feel the deep gratitude within and the love for who you truly are. For having the courage to listen and follow your own beautiful heart. Because this is now allowing you to become even more of who you truly are. The real you is coming out. So it's allowing you to create the difference that you're here to make, to help those that you choose to help, to connect with the right people to allow this to be. And doing so full of love, joy, success, and gratitude. Also know that at this time, as we're evolving and transforming, we're moving into the power of love. Key words for this time or these times now are power and love. But power, we're going to see it on both, on the shadow and the dark side. But the light will always be the one that shines out at the end. And light is love and love is light. So you're moving in to the power of love as you're now taking more responsibility for fully participating in your own life, your own growth journeys. Our unconscious minds are rapidly becoming more and more conscious as we awaken more and more every day. And this eases our journeys on this planet called Earth. Breathe into your gold bar. And feel all those 12 strands, those 6 double helices coming fully into alignment. And just within your own mind, just say thank you, thank you, thank you to that beautiful soul of yours. That beautiful soul of yours. Feel it. Feel your heart chakra opening more. As we start to prepare and step into your heart centers. Beautiful. That's it. So we'll begin by moving into your first heart center. And this first heart center relates to you discerning, having that knowing, that being able to easily discern what is right for you and what is not. So this is communicating with your soul, because your soul knows the truth. It's you knowing what is right for you and what is not. So I'd like you to repeat after me with volition. Really own this. I am truly grateful for my fulfilling and abundantly joyful life. Feel that anchored into your gold bar. So repeat again. I am truly grateful, my fulfilling and abundantly joyful life. Feel that gratitude, that fulfillment, and that abundantly joyful life. Feel it right down through your feet. And then breathe into your gold bar and your pink diamonds. Feel the playfulness and the lightness beginning to flow through. Beautiful. So now we move into your second heart center, which relates to you bringing more harmony, more peace and harmony into your communication, into your connection with others. It enables you to move more easily to give, or to more easily give and to receive, and to do so unconditionally, directly from the power of your love, from the power of your heart. Your heart is the most powerful organ you have. It's always there for you. Always. Or even when we think it's not, it's there for you. So I'd like you to repeat with volition once again. I am now powerfully living in the now time in my true presence. Beautiful. Breathe it through. And breathe out of your mouth. Yeah. Okay, if you go again. I am now powerfully living in the now time in my true presence. Really feel that within as you breathe that down to your pink diamonds and your gold bar. Beautiful. Beautiful. And so now we move to your third heart center. And the third heart center relates to you empowering you. Really opening your heart, empowering you and your will to live. And it's not just having a will to live, it's having a real will to live. It's to be the director of your own life, be the director of your mind, be the director of your DNA, be the director of your entire life. It's you being a courageous being of light, isn't it? And being able to do so full of love, joy, and gratitude. So if you can repeat after me, I am a courageous being of light, and I believe in my authentic self. Feel it, breathe it through, breathe it to your gold bar. And then just go, repeat it now. I am a courageous being of light, and I believe in my authentic self. Feel your humility beginning to shine from within. And feel the pink diamonds dancing with your humility. Transcending the ego, letting the ego go, coming back to truth, your soul. So now we move to the fourth heart center. And this allows you to really be in your flow, to be in your truth, to be in your own authenticity. It's when your heart is wide open that you are being more authentic. It's when you're in your truth. And it's when we have let go of stress. So we know that when we're going through trying times and the stress is coming in, we are moving out of the heart. It's a really good key. So we need to do whatever we can to gently and persistently come back to our own beautiful hearts. So it's being in harmony with your loved ones or loved ones. It's being at one. It's the oneness. So if you can repeat after me, I am unconditionally forgiven and I am the power of love. So I am unconditionally forgiven and I am the power of love. And feel what your heart chakra feels like now. I mean, if it feels anything like mine, it feels quite red hot, actually. It just feels really expanding. And, it's this, let's make use of this beautiful energy that's here to serve us. It's waiting for us to say yes to it. So we move to the pink diamonds and the gold bar again. Breathe, let that joy and love and playfulness start to take over your life. That's it. Breathe out of your mouth. Now we move to the fifth heart center. As you're fully embracing your compassion and your inner balance, your inner harmony, you're now committing to make a significant difference on this planet in whatever way is right for you. And so I'll ask you to repeat after me. Love and light is filling and refueling every cell of my being. Love and light is filling and refueling every cell of my being. Beautiful. Breathe into your gold bar and your pink diamonds. And breathe out of your mouth. So now we move to the sixth heart center. So this is living from your powerful, unconditional heart. And it's to do so in a really powerful, spiritually empowered and balanced life. It's you knowing when to let go and when to be energized. So just breathe that through and then repeat after me. My intuition is the voice of my divine truth, and knowing that your heart can only speak truth. Your heart is the voice of truth. So my intuition is the voice of my divine truth. Breathe that into your pink diamonds and your gold bar. We move into the seventh heart center. So you're now embracing being an action person. It's you knowing your higher goals can be achieved. Knowing that you're always linked to supreme consciousness. 24/7, you are linked to supreme consciousness. The connection's always there. Just sometimes we need to take a little more action to make sure we can see and feel it. So if you can repeat after me, my soul is consistently guiding me on the path of divine love. Beautiful. Breathe that through. My soul is consistently guiding me on the path of divine love. Beautiful. So breathe that down to your gold bar, your pink diamonds, and breathe out of your mouth. Beautiful. So we now move to your sacred heart. Allow yourself to take 3 nice deep breaths into your sacred heart. Feeling that deep, profound love that lies within you. Feeling the integrity of all that you are. The love of all that you are. And then repeat after me. I deeply love, respect, and honor the pure divine love in all that I am. So if you can repeat now, I deeply love, respect, and honor the pure divine love in all that I am. Beautiful. Breathe that down to your big yes bar, saying yes to you. And allow those pink diamonds to energize your yes, bringing in more light and playfulness and joy and love. As you reach out for your mirror, and if you don't have a mirror, just imagine. And look into your left eye, and you'll see your left eye as you look at the mirror, it's on your left. Sometimes it brings confusion, but just look into the eye that's on your left as you're looking forward. I'm going to be asking you to say your name and to repeat these words 3 times. So I'll say it the first time, and then if you say it for the next 3 times with me, I'll leave the gap where the name is. So this is your name. I honor the divine within you as you're looking deeply into your left eye. Okay, again, your name. I honor the divine within you. Feel it. And again, still looking deep into your left eye, into your soul. The name, I honor the divine within you. Beautiful. Breathe that into your gold bar. Feel that honor of the divine within you. And breathe out of your mouth. And now once again, still using your mirror, you're going to say your name again. I honor and respect the true greatness that you are, looking deeply into your soul, into your left eye. So 3 more times. Your name, I honor and respect the true greatness that you are. Your name, I honor and respect the true greatness that you are. And last time, your name, I honor and respect the true greatness that you are. Beautiful. Breathe that through into your gold bar. And feel your shifting in consciousness. Feel it happening while it's rippling throughout your entire being. You're now recalibrating your heart. You're recalibrating your DNA, your DNA code. You're rejuvenating your DNA, bringing more youthfulness. You're becoming even more in true alignment with the deepest desires, your deepest desires, and your greater purpose. Feeling is so important for you to really help you to anchor this through. So may the love and light be there to guide and support you always. Always. Take a nice deep breath into your gold bar. So, Annie, I'm going to do a small sample or partial NPR. Anything less than you acknowledging that it's okay for you to have set your powerful intents isn't through acknowledging that it's okay for you to feel really happy because you're honoring your soul, isn't it? Anything less than you acknowledging that it's okay for you to be feeling really happy because you're honoring your soul isn't through acknowledging that it's okay for you to have set your powerful intents, isn't it? Breathe it through, feel it. Anything less than you acknowledging that it's okay for you to have set a powerful intent isn't through acknowledging that it's okay for you to feel really happy because you've honored your soul, and you acknowledging that it's okay for you to feel really happy because you've honored your sacred soul, through acknowledging that it's okay for you to have set your powerful intents, and you acknowledging that it's okay for you to have powerfully set your intent, through acknowledging that it's okay for you to be feeling really happy within because you're now honoring your sacred soul, isn't it? Take a breath. Beautiful. Breathe it through, breathe it down to your goal bar. Just feel your intents, your goals integrating even deeper, even throughout all the heart centers, all the different DNAs. Beautiful. And breathe out of your mouth. And knowing that as we move forward and continue running these programs each month, every month, we're wishing to help many people like you, and for you to help them as well in whatever way that is right for you, with the sharing and connecting and helping the planet to raise consciousness through the people on this planet. You are a vital part of this shift in consciousness. You are a vital part of this shift in consciousness. And just reminding you now, so you know, we had the Be Happy NPR that has now been taken down. It was up for 30 days. So yeah, wonderful to hear back some of the feedback for those who were consistently doing it every day for 30 days. And this is how we'll be working the NPR in future, because we're really looking for much deeper, much more powerful transformation. So look out for the next one, and I'll let you know very shortly when that one is live and ready for you. So when we start to live in our heart, when we're living in our heart, we are happy, and we're stepping out of everyone else's storms. And we are saying a bit of like, hey, that's not my that's not my story. Like, let other people, if they're insistent on living in their own storms, we cannot change them. We cannot change them, but we can change ourselves. And so in changing ourselves, that's the most they will change, because they need to meet you at a different vibration. So remember to use the power of love to step into your leadership, your authority, your expertise, your wealth and wisdom in this year, 2016. Because you deserve it. You've worked really hard for it. So Power of Love members, so those, I think most people on the call are Power of Love members, but remembering that that you get, and you get these calls every month, or sometimes it's a little more than once a month. It's around about the new moon, and you get the NPR recording or live webinars and recordings as well. And I have a few meditations that are in the process of coming to you too. So they'll come out to you one at a time. So it's so great to have you, to see that the difference that you're all doing and making a difference, and the feedback I'm getting back from you all too is beautiful. So remember, you've got the Global Heart Awakenings as today. They're always free. NPR and the meditations or healing meditations are part of the Power of Love program. And so I'd like to say a huge, big thank you to you. And thank you for participating, and for doing your bit in whatever way that is for you, for you, yourself, your family, your loved ones, for everyone. So we will see you again. In the meanwhile, have a fabulous day.